All right, man. What's up? I hope all is well with you guys. It is your favorite, most certainly one of the most hated, reactors in these YouTube streets. It's thoughts of a predicate winner, baby. And if this text message to me from the homie is correct, I think that we just got a new introspective Joyner Lucas song. One of them joints like I'm Not Racist, or the one with Jelly Roll. I can't remember the name of that one. But, you know, just one of them introspective joints. I hope so. That was the only gripe that I had with his album, was that it didn't really offer any of that introspective type music that I love from him. It's my favorite version of Joyner. So let's check this out. This new Joyner, it just dropped 40 minutes ago. So it didn't even drop this morning. All right, I'm stoked to get into this with you guys, man. But before we do, please make sure to smash that like button and smash that subscribe button for the boy. It helps propels me into the algorithm. It just helps the channel grow. And for whatever reason, there's still about 40 to 45% of you guys out there that continue to come back and watch these videos all the time. You just haven't hit that subscribe button for some reason. I hope this can be the day that I earn it, because you're most certainly going to keep finding content like this over here every time you come back. Make sure to like this. Share it with your mama, your cousin, your sister, your auntie, everybody. Let them know what's up over here at Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. All right, y'all ready to get into it? Let's do it. This is that new Joyner I don't even know the name of yet. Yeah.
Too hard to come down. I'm burning up out here. I'm way too lost to be.
Hold up. Is that Maya? Is she in this? It says starring Maya. I haven't heard Maya sing in ages, bro. At least 10 years.
Out here. I'm way too lost to be found.
And this is called
I'm
Nevermind.
burning up out here.
Come on, Joyner.
Out here.
She said, I'm not in love with him no more, the way I once was. I wonder if he feel the same.
Yes, sir.
It's like our light was going dim, and now it's unplugged, and I doubt that it will ever change. I've been sleeping next to a lame who used to be my best friend. Now the niggas playing games. I still care about him, but it really ain't the same. That's why I might complain, cause lately shit been getting strange. He used to be a man's man, pick up around the house and lend a helping hand, and working up a muscle like a fucking Trans Am. Addicted to the hustle, Mr. Rubber Band Man, but where the rubber bands went, it's like he got.
Oh, that was hard. Mr. Rubber Band Man, but where them rubber bands went. I don't know if I should save. I'm in a very successful relationship, in a very successful, fruitful, beautiful marriage. I don't know if I should start talking here or if I should start giving advice towards the end, because I don't really know what's going to happen here. But I do want to say real quick while we're paused, might as well. Men, specifically men, I'll talk to the women. I'm not talking to the women right now. Men, specifically men, never get too comfortable. Comfortability and comfortability, let's just leave it at that. Don't need a word salad here. Comfortability is that's the devil's playground, bro. All kinds of bad things happen once you start getting too comfortable. My chain looks crazy. Y'all should have told me. All kinds of issues start happening when you get too comfortable. When you stop working for it. When you feel like you're contentment. The devil just lies in contentment. So if you introduce yourself to this woman that you have grown to love and adore and grow in a relationship with, then by all means, you need to keep delivering on what sold you to her. So if you introduce yourself as this, like, I'm grinding all the time, I'm in the gym, I'm doing what I got to do. If that's how you introduce yourself, you owe it to her. If she's your wife, I need to make sure that's the frame here. Or if you're trying to grow in a real relationship with this person, you owe it to her to continue to deliver on what she loves about you. And as the relationship continues to grow, she will grow to love other things about you as well, God willing. And, once you hit a certain age, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you need to hear her when she's talking to you like this. All right, let's go. Sorry, rant.
Too comfortable. Now all he do is lay and chill. Quit his job, lost his ambition. That shit lame as hell. I'm slaving all day at work to come home and make meals, but he just wanna play video games like that's gonna pay some bills. And he was never insecure. Now all of a sudden I can't go out, can't do shit no more, can't hang.
I do want to say shout out to the video gamers out there, man. What's up? I don't know how y'all do it. If you're my age, you got a wife, you got kids running around, I do not know how you make time for that. I don't. But, salute.
All day at work to come home and make meals, but he just wanna play video games like that's gonna pay some bills. And he was never insecure. Now all of a sudden I can't go out, can't do shit no more, can't hang out with my friends no more. I can't do that, can't do this no more, can't even take a shit no more without him on my back, like. And
that's facts too. You have to have some sort of, you do need some sort of space. You know what I think? You know what I'm saying? I think that a healthy amount of space is really healthy for the relationship. You need to miss each other a little bit. Don't just hound over each other all day, every day. All you're gonna do is find complaints. You know what you need that little bit of space. If your girl wants to go hang out with her friends and you're against that, the only thing I can fathom is your own insecurities, or, you don't trust her. And if that's the case, then what are we doing in the first place? So far I'm kind of rolling with Maya here.
Tell him how I feel, it's like I'm talking to a brick wall. Cause all he do is shut down, till that shit just get me pissed off. And I start to write my thoughts down, start firing my list off. If I feel like I ain't being heard, and it's just gonna make me withdraw. Wonder how we made it this far. And that shit just get me mad depressed. I used to be mad upset.
I just thought about this too. Y'all are gonna say I'm slow. He's gonna talk back here in a minute, isn't he? He's gonna talk back here in a minute. All right.
Start firing my list off. If I feel like I ain't being heard, and it's just gonna make me withdraw. Wonder how we made it this far. And that shit just get me mad depressed. I used to be mad obsessed. It feels like you lost your soul. Now all you really have is flesh. And I hate when we having sex. But you know what I really think? I stayed around for way too long, hoping that we be straight. But you don't respect me anymore. I'm seeing it in your face. Feel like every time.
I want to shout out the videographer here, man. Those lights flashing behind as she's beginning to sit up in the bed and beginning to kind of snap and beginning to really like hone in on her thoughts. That's fire. Great videography, bro. Great edit.
Your life go wrong, you looking for shit to blame. Start pointing fingers like it's my fault, like I'm a quick disgrace. And all you do is yell, then it treat me like some big mistake. And it paint the picture like I'm a pessimistic bitch with rage. Like I'm some evil-driven, toxic bitch who just complains. You think that shit's okay? Huh? So miss me with the bullshit, I ain't stressing you. It's hard to bottle all this up inside when I be next to you. And if I have a voice, so you deflect it, so I never.
You shouldn't. Even if it seems hard, even if you're just exhausted from the fighting and you know how they're going to receive it, you should never bottle it up that way. Even if you got to come out and say things subtly, like, you know what I mean? You bottle all of it up, it's going to come out eventually.
Start to make me wonder all the shit you put your exes through. You'll never take me on no dates so I can dress for you. Try to look my best for you, but nothing be impressing you. And if I ever ask you for some time, you say I'm pressing you. The day I gave up is when I started getting less from you.
And if you see your wife or your significant other getting dressed up for you, trying her best to look good for you, come on, guys. Come on. You have a duty. You have a responsibility. Act impressed. And try to do the same thing for her while you're at it. Man, this is deep.
I guess it's true. The feeling helpless, but my head is best for you, but nothing be impressing you. And if I ever ask you for some time, you say I'm pressing you. The day I gave up is when I started getting less from you. I guess it's true. The feeling helpless, but my head is high. Don't get surprised. I might be crazy, but I never lied. Step aside. How many times we gave a second try, said goodbye? Angel wings turn to devil eyes, and I can never talk to him or specify. So all I do is stress inside, cause when I tell my side, he try to rectify. I'm sick and tired of letting it slide. I knew I should've read the signs. I wish that we could. Never mind.
Excellent, bro. Yeah. Excellent. And Maya looks great, but that's just excellence. Here we go. Sheesh. I got something for all y'all at the end of this too.
He said,
I'm not in love with her no more, the way I once was.
Facts.
I wonder if she feels the same.
She do. She does, bro. She feels the exact same way because it's prominent. It's obvious. And I wish that it's less relatable if you put the title of marriage on this. But this is a married couple bag. If you're not married, you don't have the strings, bro. You might think you do. You might feel trapped. But marriage is, and I don't think it's strings. I love marriage. I think that marriage is the greatest thing known to man. I do. Because without it, I don't really think that you can have your successes in life, but I think that every man's ultimate goal should be marriage and family and doing your due diligence to make them happy. That doesn't mean that I'm dissing you if you don't have that, okay? I'm just saying that you probably want it. You probably would like that, right? That's all I'm saying. And in all honesty, I just wish that they would label it what it is, because I feel like this is a married couple talk. You know what I mean? You've been together for forever. You feel this sense of trap, and you want to get out of it, but just kind of like you're so drained by it that it's just never mind. That's a horrible place to be. And I hate that for couples out there that are stuck in that predicament, man. I do. What did he say right here? I almost forgot my point.
I'm not in love with her no more.
That's obvious. It's just obvious. Because and listen to me, men. Please listen to me. If your girl or your wife feels the way that Maya was expressing in this song, it's because it's because you don't love her anymore. Take it how you want to take it. I know a lot of you guys are out there right now. No, I do. You don't. Because love is more than an emotion. It's more than a feeling. It's an act. Pull it together. I'll leave it at that.
The way I once was, I wonder if she feels the same. It's like our light was going dim and now it's unplugged, and I doubt that it will ever change. I've been sleeping next to a stranger.
Take some accountability.
My best friend, now things are getting stranger. And the truth is, if she left me, then I'd probably never chase her, cause I doubt that I could change her back to who she was and save her. And I feel like we ain't on the same page no more. To keep it real, them kisses just don't hit the same no more.
It's wild. He says save her. Save her. Why does she need to be saved? She's in a relationship with you. What does she need to be saved from? I don't. I love this, man, and this is why I love the perspective and the introspective Joyner Lucas, because he'll make you think, and you can leave this video with 12 different thoughts, 12 different levels of relatability between you and Joyner, or you and it's still you and Joyner, but you and Maya. You know, this is great. This is awesome.
Who used to be my best friend, now things are getting stranger. And And the truth is, if she left me, then I'd probably never chase her. Cause I doubt that
And I think, I'm sorry to keep pausing it, but I think also that they both keep reiterating this used to be my best friend. I think that once you lose sight of the best friendmanship that you have with your significant other, that's when things start to fall apart. You have to treat that person like your best friend. You have to treat that person like they're you. And I think a lot of people get married and don't understand the biblical construct of marriage and understand that that's where marriage comes from. And once they get married, something supernatural happens where you become one, says the Bible, says God, where you become one with your spouse. And if your spouse is feeling these feelings internally, more than likely you are also feeling these feelings internally. And a lot of people don't know how to balance that because they don't even believe in the Bible. They don't even believe in that construct, and a lot of people don't even believe in God. So I love this.
I could change her back to who she was and save her. And I feel like we ain't on the same page no more. To keep it real, them kisses just don't hit the same no more.
Yikes.
And I used to blame myself, but I can't take the blame no more. It's like she ran my faith into the ground, and now there ain't no more. Wish I can go back to what it was and press rewind. Back to the days that we would hang out and to catch a vibe. Back when she used to smile and laugh at me at better times, but now she smiles and laughs at everybody's jokes except for mine. Wow. I wonder what happened to us, and all the intimacy's gone.
He said, wow. That was pretty funny. He said, now she laughs at everybody's jokes except for mine. Wow.
And to catch a vibe. Back when she used to smile and laugh at me at better times, but now she smiles and laughs at everybody's jokes except for mine. Wow. I wonder what happened to us. And all the intimacy's gone, and maybe we lacking the lust. Maybe the bond isn't as strong, and all the passion is crushed. Now having sex just seems wrong, and it don't happen too much. Maybe I'm asking too much. The long-term goal was to build together.
No,
it went from that to
you're not asking too much. And that's a lot of people don't want to talk about it, bro, but that's one of the biggest factors when it comes to a relationship and the health of the relationship is sexual health. I mean, we don't have to go all the way down that bag, but I was just talking yesterday on a Machine Gun Kelly reaction about how he was saying that he was like embarrassed and felt disgusted with himself for watching Korn. And I think that Korn does this to a lot of marriages where it sets these expectations real high. You get your rocks off doing with that instead of like, I think that sexual chemistry and sexual health within the binds of your marriage is extremely important. I think it's one of the most important. It's one of the most important aspects.
To arguments whenever we chill together. It's to the point that people question why we still together, and we probably only stick it out because we got a couple bills together. And I hate to say it's true, but I know she probably thinks it too. Afraid to move on, so we tolerate the things we do. It's
He's
far
about
too
to snap.
gone, but we live and we never think it through. Procrastinating too long, damn. But you know what my problem is? I stayed around for way too long, ignoring the common sense. She doesn't respect me anymore, but that's just how it is.
Now, I'm glad that we got to this point because this is something I didn't want all the men out there to feel like I'm just riding for the woman, right? But I'm going to be tough on you men because I know what it takes, bro. And you gotta be willing to, if you want your relationship to work, you got to be willing to work it. You have to be willing to do your part. But this part is very important, what he just said. I knew it would come out at some point in this verse. She doesn't respect me anymore. Once we've hit that level, even me, all men, wives, women, girls, well, not girls, wives, women in relationships or in marriages, if you don't respect your significant other, if that level of respect is leaving, as she stated in hers, like, you know, she essentially, all that she was saying right there is essentially saying, like, I don't even respect this dude no more. If your husband is worthy of the respect, you have to figure out a way. I don't care what type of personality you have. I don't care what type of appreciation or what type of values that you might have with your significant other. Ladies, if your man is worthy of respect, you have to figure out a way to give him that respect. You might have to get creative sometimes. But on the flip to that, I gotta say it. Men, you have to stay working And I'm not talking about a job. I'm talking about working on yourself. You have to keep at it. You have to be worthy of the respect in order to receive it. If you respect your wife or you respect your girl, you're going to try your best to be worthy of her respect. It's the way it works. So if you don't feel like you respect her, don't be surprised if she doesn't respect you. If you don't respect yourself, how can she respect you? You don't have a job, you're playing video games. She wants to grow. She wants to be nurtured. She wants the relationship to be a number one priority in your life. Trust me. If you're not willing to deliver on that, she shouldn't give you the respect. You don't deserve it, bro. And deserve is a very strong word. But if you do your best to be your best for you and for her on a daily basis, we'll keep it simple. Do your best to be your best for you and for her on a daily basis. You'll get that respect. And if you don't, then you know that it's not meant to be.
Feel like ever since I lost my job, it's been a competition. I can't even breathe, can't even yawn without her popping shit. And all she do is yell and treat me like some kind of bitch. And to paint the picture like I'm a chauvinistic narcissist. Like I'm some ego-driven, toxic dick misogynist. Do you know what toxic is?
Yeah, I like that bar. Because for real, like, you want to talk about me like I'm toxic? You don't even know what toxic is, bro. I got, woo. You want to get into that part of my brain? You want to get into that part of my heart? You want to get into that part of who I am? You don't even know what toxic is.
Got a lot to give, I'm earning stripes. But telling all the family I ain't shit and it ain't worth the fight. Listening to her friends, but all her friends give her the worst advice. Feel like I'm in jail up in this bitch, like I've been serving life. And got the nerve to act like she's some angel, like she's serving Christ. Funny how convenient that your cake could be the perfect slice. I said I wasn't leaving, but tonight it might be worth the flight. Cause I ain't never dealt with this before, I got a certain type. You heard it right. I'm feeling helpless, but my head is high, but I never cried. I almost did, but I got hella pride. Step inside. How many times we gave a second try?
He's saying a lot here, man. He's saying a lot here to unpack. I almost cried, but nah, I got hella pride. But that's self-awareness at the same time. And it's, I'm loving this. I'm loving this perspective from both parties.
But I never cried. I almost did, but I got hella pride. Step inside. How many times we gave a second try? Say goodbye. And when I'm with her, I feel less alive. And I can never talk to her and specify. So all I do is stress inside. Cause when I tell my side, she try to rectify. And I'm sick and tired of letting it slide. I knew I should have read the signs. I wish that I was... Never mind.
I'm way too high to come down.
This was really good. This was super good. Sparks a lot of conversation, dude.
Too lost to be found. I'm burning up. I'm here.
I love you, baby.
I love you too.
That's it, though. It's facts. That's how it is. That's good, man. Shout out to Joyner Lucas. That was incredible. The video, what do you call it? The directive or the direction. He directed the video and it was great. And it does beg the question for any and everybody out there watching this right now. I do want y'all to think about it. If you have that type of obligation to a significant other, are you doing your best to be your best so that they can give you that respect? Is that what you are? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're chasing on a consistent basis? Or have you just gotten, I give men a hard time a lot of the time, but women can be the same way, bro. If you feel like you're not getting the respect that you feel you deserve, you need to take a good hard look in the mirror and think to yourself, do I really deserve it? But I don't want you to do it in an unhealthy way. Just be smart about it. Are you really giving all that you have to give? Are you really doing your best? And men out there, I mean, if you're jobless and you got a family, or you have this person that you're supposed to be taking care of and growing with and being a provider and a protector and the priest of your household for, and you're at home playing video games and you don't have a job, come on, dog. What do you expect, you know? All right, so now I feel like I did a great job of covering all the toxicity. I can't talk today. I feel like I did a good job covering the toxic aspect of this song. Now I kind of want to talk to you guys about the healthy aspect of this song and what it can do to build your health. If you can look at this and then go take a look in the mirror and you can say, okay, I need to work on this because he's right. Or I need to work on this because she's right. Go take a good, hard, long look at yourself in the mirror and figure it out. Am I doing everything that I can do? Because it needs to be your number one priority, even if you have kids. Ooh. Y'all might rail me for this, but even if you have kids, y'all, your number one priority should be your spouse. I know y'all are mad. I know some of y'all are mad, boy. But it's true, dude. It's true because you're both those kids' parents. You owe it to the kids to have a healthy relationship with your spouse. If you've done everything that you can do and you're still not reciprocating that respect, I'm not talking to you. Okay? A lot of you guys have bent over backwards and given everything that you have to give to your relationship and to your significant other, and it just is what it is. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. I hate that for you. But a lot of you guys can do better. And a lot of you guys that think that you're one of the ones that's done everything that you can do better as well. It's I mean, if you pledge, I'm talking about the constraints of marriage. I shouldn't even say constraints. I'm talking about I'm talking about marriage. If you if you pledge your life to this person, you owe them your life. It is what it is. And, Ephesians 5:25, husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. What does that entitle? That means, Father, forgive them for they know not what they do, needs to be your mental state. You understand what I'm saying? Even when they're not, even when you don't feel like they're worthy of your love and admiration and respect, you're supposed to love them the way Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. That means that, like I said, Father, forgive them for they know not what they do needs to be your mentality. And women, when you have that in your man, reciprocate it. And I get it, man. There's a lot of trauma in a lot of relationships. I'm not ignorant. I'm not arrogant. I'm not dumb. I'm not blind. I understand. But y'all need to know where to look in order to build your relationship back up. It's not hopeless. Me and my wife were not well, bro. Not well. For 2 years before I got clean, not a good relationship, not healthy. Nothing about it was good. All this that they were just talking about, going back and forth with each other in this video, that was me and my wife 2 years before I got clean. Once I got off drugs, it still took about another year before we started learning how to communicate with each other. That's huge. Learning how to communicate these issues with each other rather than mumble them under your breath, sitting up in bed at night, keeping them bottled in. Like she was saying, she keeps it all bottled in. Learn how to express your sentiments without trying to prove a point. Learn how to express your sentiment without trying to drive him off of a cliff, and vice versa. Learn how to express your sentiment in a way that's worthy of building, restructuring. Learn how to communicate with each other. Learn what each other's love languages are. I know that sounds like a crock of bull, bro, but it's not. It's real. Anyways, man, I really like this. This is the Joyner that I missed. This is the Joyner that I wish I had a whole album of this Joyner. That's a lot to ask somebody, ain't it? I'm sorry, Joyner. That's a lot to ask of an artist, but this is immaculate. I love this record. Shout out to Joyner and shout out to the director. And why is this not on the album? It's crazy to me. Anyways, man, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you liked it. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one, all right? Peace. 30 minutes. Yeesh.